Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another Riva Tech Talk. My name is Bill George, and on this Tech Talk, we're going to take a look at how Riva syncs G Suite with Salesforce. We'll look at a default configuration in my demo environment and quickly run through how your team can easily and securely leverage Riva's server-side sync to track emails, calendars, and contacts to Salesforce. So with that, let's jump in and take a look at my demo. All right, so welcome to my Gmail environment. The first module we're going to take a look at is email. And the first use case will be where I need to track an email to the contact and account in Salesforce. Now, when we look at the Gmail label structure over here, we can see a Salesforce label right there. This label is created by Riva after your administrator has enabled the policy. So, below that Salesforce label, we can see a sub-label that says create new email. We're going to take this email from Brendan, and we're just going to drag that. Oops. Make sure I actually grab the email. There we go. We're going to take that email, and we're going to throw it right into that create new email label, and Riva is going to do a match against that contact and that account. In this case, it's going to find a match in CRM and sync that email to the activities of that contact and account. And it's just that easy. Now, we do see quite commonly where a need from many clients to have emails automatically track to existing contacts and accounts in Salesforce. This could be from a compliance requirement, or maybe the organization is tracking all outbound activities for reporting purposes. Either way, this auto inbox and auto sent items feature is easily configurable if that's a requirement for you and your team. So, next step is, I'll go back to my trusty label structure here. So what if your team needs to, sync with a little bit more granularity in terms of what they are syncing their emails to? So maybe they need to sync emails to, in this case, we can see here cases, contracts, or opportunities. So we can see that within this label structure. Below, we have the ability to either create a new opportunity in this case, or below that we have what's called the assign to label structure. This assign to label structure allows the user to take an email and sync it specifically to that opportunity. So I'm going to take this opportunity email conveniently, and I'm just going to take that and sync it over to, portfolio update. We'll do that. And then Riva's going to go through the exact same process that it went through before, where it's going to look for a match against the contact and the account. If it finds a match, it's going to track it against the contact and the account, but then also to that opportunity, that specific opportunity in Salesforce. That way, we're getting a little bit more of a transactional view of what's happening with our customers. Okay, so what if my users want to be able to view the status or quickly edit an opportunity, case, or contract? Well, if you click on the appropriate label in the label structure, you'll be able to see the Riva Connect bar. So, for example, I'll click on opportunities here, and we see kind of like an inbox rendering of all of my open opportunities. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here on portfolio update. This is the opportunity that we just previously synchronized that email to. And this brings up the Riva Connect bar. And what we see here is just a nicely laid out reference to my open opportunity. We see that in Gmail, but this is what's going on with that opportunity in Salesforce. Now, what if I need to make an edit? I need to, edit one of these fields or something like that. I'm just going to click edit, and Riva is going to take me directly to the edit screen of that opportunity. So I can, I'll push this close date out just a little bit. Customer communicated that it could be a few days later than we thought, no problem. And just save my work. On the next sync cycle, Riva's gonna sync that information back over to the Riva Connect bar, so we're always up to date whenever we're referencing our opportunities within the Riva Connect bar. Okay, so we'll go to calendars. We'll take just a quick look at the functionality of how we can sync Gmail appointments to Salesforce contacts and accounts. This is actually super simple because Riva's default configuration is to sync appointments to existing contacts and accounts automatically. So I'm going to create this appointment with Brendan by filling in all the details that we see here. I believe I need to actually add a guest. That wouldn't hurt. Let me see Brendan. I'll choose him. And at this point, all I have to do is save my work. Don't send. There we go. And that calendar event will save to the calendar, and Riva will sync it on the next sync cycle. So, of course, whenever I say that Riva will sync these things automatically, some people get a little bit scared. We can configure Riva to actually ignore privately labeled events in Gmail. So if the user labels it as private, Riva can just ignore it. Or we can also configure it so that if if the user labels it as private, Riva will sync it, but it won't show any details in Salesforce. So that's another option as well. Outside of that, we do have other rules-based approaches to how your calendars are syncing with Salesforce. And also Riva has advanced and custom options to meet your requirements, as always. One important thing to point out with this default configuration is that it's currently syncing not only bidirectionally, but also automatically. So, any modifications, cancellations, attendee additions, or deletions, those will sync from or to Gmail or Salesforce, whatever side that you happen to be working on at that point in time. Okay, finally on to contact sync. Just like calendar syncing, contacts are syncing bidirectionally and automatically. So when we look at the contacts page, much like what we saw in email, there's a specific Salesforce label, and we can see it here, my Salesforce label here, Salesforce lead, because I'm configured for leads. So as long as users are creating or modifying a contact, and it has that Salesforce label to it, Riva will know to sync it or sync that modification. So for example, I will click on this folder and then I'm going to create contact. We'll just create one contact, and we can see that Salesforce label is already applied because I'm creating it from that label. And the first name we'll say is Jordan. Oops. Prior, and we'll say he works at TAN Technology. He's the CEO. And J. There we go. Oh, got to give him some numbers here. I will just keep him Canadian. There we go. And I'll say Jordan is a great guy. Perfect. All I have to do at this point is just save my work, and Riva will take care of the rest. We'll create that contact in Salesforce, and then from that point on, any modifications, any deletions, anything like that that happens with this contact, Riva will always be syncing that back and forth, and it's just that easy. All right, so we covered a lot of information in a relatively short period of time, and like with other tech talks, I like to point out that if you have a use case that wasn't covered in this quick demo, please reach out to us. Riva has a number of advanced and custom sync options to ensure that your team is getting valuable customer data to the right place in Salesforce in a secure, scalable, and efficient way. So that's it for this tech talk. Feel free to like this or leave a comment if you'd like to see something else demonstrated. Or don't hesitate to check out our website and reach out to us directly if you'd like to schedule a conversation. Until next time, thanks for checking out this tech talk. Take care, and we'll see you soon.